Hey there, this is Martin from the SurveyChimp team and welcome to my demo of the platform. I'm going to give you a full rundown of everything this platform does and a few things I'm going to draw your attention to first. In particular, Facebook Messenger surveys and sentimental analysis. These are two breakthrough features that no other platform has. The Facebook Messenger surveys in itself is a huge breakthrough because it's fully approved by Facebook. We had to go through Facebook's approval process to get that full app integration set up. You have nothing to set up at the Facebook app side. It's all done for you by us. So this is the dashboard. When you log in, you got your links at the top. You've got your integrations here, which I will come to. You've got your analytics to check how your surveys are performing, and we'll come to that after we make a demo. And then you've got a link to your help site. So in the integrations, click API integrations, and you see all these cool apps are integrated. In particular, I want to mention we've got Mailvio, Sendio, Let's Mail, Meetvio, and Usign all added recently. These are all apps from our partners, and we've got big mainstream platforms as well. And if you have an email platform or whatever that isn't listed here, you can just go to SMTP integrations and use these credentials here. And again, if there is a platform that we haven't connected that you're interested in, let us know and we should be able to add it for you. So click on dashboard and click create new survey, and that will take you into the menu for creating a survey. I'm just going to call this one demo survey. This is the first cool feature we have for you that you won't see in other platforms. Question bank. This is a shortcut for getting ready to go questions for particular topics. So great if you're doing stuff for clients, and we'll use that for making our demo. First thing is you set how many questions you want per page. We'll just make it one per page. And we'll say this is a customer feedback survey. So we're going to add 3 questions saying overall, how satisfied or dissatisfied are you with our company? How would you rate the quality of, or how would you rate the value for money? And do you have any other comments? So we'll go with those 3 and click let's go. Then we get into the template selection. We've got loads of different templates for you to choose from, and you can customize everything in them as well. So I'm just going to pick this one. You can change the images and colors, all that kind of stuff. This is where you get to your survey dashboard. You got your different questions here. So let's say I want to add a question to a page. I simply choose the one I want and drag it across. And it takes me into the question editor. So we've added demo ones, so I'm going to cancel that. And we've got 3 different types here. We've got multiple choice questions, so single choice, multiple choice, drop down, etc. All the different form inputs. And cool one here is you can have videos as the option, so you can add video answers in the pick a video. Then we've got input questions, so it's like a comment box, an email or website URL. Then we've got ratings, so it'll be a smiley. They click the smiley they like, or vote up and down. So I'm going to add an extra question to page 2. I'm going to drag smiley over here, and we're going to come to the edit for that now in a second. Now, first thing in creating your survey is the welcome page. You can turn this off and on, and we're going to use a few different examples. I'm going to turn it on and click here to edit the content. The content has this visual editor, so we'll say, let us know what you think of our business. So we pretend this is for like a restaurant, and you can customize all this stuff here, the text, the colors and everything. It's done in the button settings, the display settings and so on. So what we're going to do is, rather than use this image for the template, we're going to set it to a color, and I'll just make it I'll just leave it as a dark grey color. That works well, and we'll set this to be the same for all the pages. Now, if you imagine the current situation, someone walks into a restaurant, part of the demand that people have is contact tracing, and they usually have to, I've seen it here in my country, people having to fill out forms and things. It's really laborious, intensive process. So what you could do is sell the survey as a service that people can also use for contact tracing for who has been in a particular business. And another cool thing I'll show you at the end, you can do that in a hands-free way because we've got a QR code as part of the platform here. Every survey gets a QR code. Someone can just scan that and get taken to the survey on their phone. They won't have to touch anything other than their own phone. So that's a huge breakthrough and something very useful. So we're going to turn on the opt-in form, and we're going to ask for their name and their email, and then we'll just leave the styles as default, and we click save and then click proceed. Now before I proceed, actually you can add videos and images, and you can edit the full source code, so pretty much no limits on what you can have in your survey. So now the questions, we'll click the question editor, and you can customize all of this. You can customize all the text, the order of the questions, you can delete them, you can change the layout, so we'll make it vertical here. You could have image layouts instead if you wanted. You could have video as well, turn on a video like that. You can make it mandatory, which we will do. And text to speech is a cool feature where if we turn this on, when they get to the page, the API will read out the contents of the question. So we'll turn that on for this question. And you can also upload your own recording if you wish. So we click update. That's that one done. And then we've got the other question. So I'm not going to go into every single question because you've seen the editor, and I want to keep the demo as short as possible. So the next thing we set up is the optional thank you page. So after someone completes the last question, do you want to just say thanks, or do you want to take them to a thank you page? And when you turn on the thank you page, you get lots of different options and lots of marketing power. So both in this real world example for a physical walk-in completing a survey, and also if you're of an online business. So let's say you turn on thank you. You can just have a message saying thanks for entering your opinion. We appreciate your time and effort. You can say we want to turn this into an opt-in, a list building method. So we could turn on here, and then you could ask for their email address if you haven't done this at the start. And you could say something like enter your email to win a coupon, or you can just turn it into give away a coupon right away as an incentive. And we do this with giveaway settings. If you turn on the giveaway settings, you will see you get 4 different options here, and you also get a button that appears. So first of all, the button you can customize. So let's say we're giving a digital giveaway, and that can just be a URL with a download. So you enter it here, and that will then be the link on the button, or it can be a link direct to a file, or it could be to a video, and you would just paste in the embed code. So we'll turn on the video, and that would just once you complete the survey, you would see the video. Or you can go for a coupon. So we'll actually do a coupon for this because it's like an offline example. So we say get 10% off on your next visit, and just say 10 off, click save, and then click proceed. And that is the survey completely set up now. We have disqualification option as well, so you can limit the number of people who can enter, or you can set it to be only people in a certain location or whatever. Now we click next. This is another huge feature. This is in particular very good for online stuff. For a short survey in an offline business, it might not be as relevant, but basically you can say if a respondent answers a certain way to a question, or doesn't answer a certain way, you can take them to another page. So in that way, you could have all the questions tailored to the answers people give. This is huge if you want to segment and ask what the customers are interested in. So if you could say something like, what is your budget for a training course? And if they say, if you give the option $100, $1,000, and then if they click the $100 one, you can take them to an offer that is priced around that. And if they tell you that they can afford $1,000, you can take them to maybe a phone application for doing a more high-end, high-priced product. So that's just one option there. You can set up all the different logic permutations here you want and make it as complex as you wish. So we're going to just leave this as the basic offline one for now and click next. Now you get your final survey settings. So do you want to show the asterisks for required? So we say yes. Do you want to show progress bar? Yes. Show the top or bottom? So we leave it at the top. What color do you want it to be? So we'll make it green for progress. And the border, you can set the loader color, the text color, and the border color. So the text, we can make the text white, might look better there. And you can add your own survey logo as well if you want here. You can just upload a logo. We'll leave that turned off. Next thing is the button settings for the next, previous, and next. So we'll turn those on. I've got text and background colors. And we've got a start over button. We'll turn that on as well, which will let people to go back to the start. Then IP settings, you can block people by certain IPs, so certain countries. Schedule surveys, this is huge if you want to use a survey as a competition. You could say a start and an end date here, and you could email it to your list, for example, and say, look, enter your details in this survey on this day only to enter the contest. And this will incentivize people to complete it there and then, rather than put it off and wait. So this will really increase your sign-ups and people taking action. You can have a disclaimer you can turn off and on as well for terms and conditions if you were doing, for example, a competition, or if you were using it for contact tracing and all that kind of stuff. Next thing is the language. So if you're not in an English speaking country, you can basically edit this to your own language. All the text will be in your own language. Then we click next, and that completes the survey. Now we've the different ways to use this. So we've got our direct survey link, which I will use now. Then you've got a code to embed it in a page or download it as HTML, a HTML page that you can FTP to your own hosting. The QR code survey, I'll quickly show you this. that's what the page looks like. You can customize all this code. Someone scans this code here and the survey will appear on their phone. This is a huge feature at the moment where we want hands-free survey completion. Next one is Facebook Messenger survey, and I'm going to show you that last because I have to do the integration here. So let's go to the survey and complete it now. This is what the survey looks like. We're going to have to enter our name and email and say take this survey. So the survey starts now. So here we are now. You can see the progress bar at the top. We've got the reset button if you want to start again. We've got the next button, and again you can change all the colors if it looks a bit harsh. And the audio, it auto played, but I'll just play it again here.
Overall, how satisfied or dissatisfied are you with our company?
So it just reads out the question. So we're going to say we're very satisfied. Now we're on the next question. How do you rate the value for money? So we'll say excellent. And then how much do you like us? So we can edit that. So we'll say they tap this one, smiley face, and click next. Any other comments? I think your business is great, and click submit. And then this is the final one because we set it up to have a coupon code, so pretty cool. And that's a very, very basic survey. Now I'm in the interest of keeping the demo to the point and short here, I'm just showing a basic one, but let's go back in and look now what that does in the back end. So we did the whole survey, and we're going to go back to our dashboard now, and you'll see here we've got all our controls for the survey. So you can see how many people have entered. That was one, now just me. You can see the subscribers. You can turn it off and on here, and you can see how many people have visited the URL as well. Then you get the actions. You can edit it, delete it, get email notifications about who completes it, set up your autoresponder. You can clone it, share it on Facebook, add retargeting codes so you can retarget people who complete the survey, check your analytics, and then the launch survey button. So let's go and check out the analytics first. And here you can see all the details of who answered and what they said. So this was me, and it's got all the reports here. So you get the smiley face and whatever. What you can do now is you can view the response there. What you can do now is go in and basically check this to download everything and pick the date range. So just say we're going to pick today. And then you can just click here and it exports the entire thing. It'll become available on your downloads page then. So not only do you get the data in SurveyChimp, you also get it in Excel or a CSV or whatever you need, so you can work with that. So definitely very, very cool. And we go back out to our dashboard now, and we come to something called sentimental analysis. So click here, sentimental analysis, and it tells you which survey we're looking at. So we're going for the demo survey. It looks at all the answers, and I deliberately chose positive answers. I said it was great, etc. It's analysed that using the AI system we've integrated, and it tells us it's a positive response for the survey overall. So we can also see that from the dashboard up here. It's like a shortcut. It tells you overall what the response is. So if you had a big survey of thousands of people, rather than having to check them all manually and work it out, it analyzes all the data and will tell you broadly if it's positive or negative. And this is huge for businesses that want to catch negative feedback quickly, and it's something really you can push and sell. So next thing I wanted to show you was, I think possibly the best part for last, Facebook Messenger surveys. So we're going to go in here and we're going to integrate into Facebook, and I'll show you how easy this is. You simply click connect to Facebook. You get a permission dialog like this, and so you just click continue, and you can see here I've connected to this test page. Then you click next, then click done to accept the permissions. It confirms you're linked, and then click OK, and you'll have a success message up here. So now if I go back to the dashboard, go back to the survey, click the launch survey panel, and now click on Facebook Messenger survey URL, you will see a link to each different page. So you can have one survey connected to all of your pages, and it gives you a unique URL in the Messenger system. So I'm just going to copy this link and open it in a new window, and you'll see how cool this is. That opens up Facebook Messenger. Now most people will be doing this on phones, so they would just have the one you're probably used to. This is on my desktop, so it looks slightly different, but they just go in and click get started. And remember the first question we gave in the survey, so they tap get started. Then next thing, it gives the question here, and someone gets all these buttons in the bottom to tap. So let's say I'm a annoyed customer this time. I say I'm very dissatisfied. Then it goes to the next question, how would you rate the value for money? So we're going to say it's poor. Next question, how much do you like us? Look, with the smileys now inside Messenger, really, really cool. I'm going to say sad face. And then do you have any other comments? Let's say your business is terrible, and we just hit enter. Then it says, thanks for entering your opinion, we appreciate your time and effort, get 10% off in your next visit. And what you could also do here is, if we put the email capture inside the survey, we didn't do it for this one, it would just say tap here to share your email, and that would get added to your list. So this is huge, that's completed now. And if we go back into SurveyChimp and go back into our dashboard, now you'll see 2 people have completed the survey now. And we're going to go in and check the analytics for it. So we go to analytics. And now you see I gave those answers in Facebook Messenger, and all of these answers are now captured in here along with all my details. So that's a huge feature. And the first platform to do this, people just had a normal conversation in Messenger and it's captured all the data in here. So hopefully that is exciting to you and you see how powerful this is for you and for clients. Then in the sentimental analysis, you can see it's captured the negative ones I've added in Messenger as well. So this is a huge feature. So what you could do, you could have the QR code printed and in a display in a business. For any type of offline place for a survey, you could use Facebook Messenger as well, so people can really just use their Messenger app to very quickly give answers without any hassle, and it'll really increase the amount of people who will answer the survey. And then you've got all of the other logic options if you want to get more advanced, in particular doing things for like online segmentation, building an email list, getting the right people to target, and so on. This is just scraping the surface of some of the stuff that you can do in SurveyChimp. I'm just going to finish up the demo now by saying you can get all the rest of the information in more detail on the page and sign up from the buy button below. This is a groundbreaking survey platform. No other platform in our market has that Facebook approval for the application. We've gone through a big process to get that, and the fact that all of your survey responses can be connected up into one single dashboard makes this a huge breakthrough in this type of survey technology. So thanks for watching, and best of luck with your survey campaigns.